All right, there's a big holiday that is on the way. Are you guys aware of what's coming?
Christmas.
Thanksgiving.
What?
No. No. Listen, there's a big holiday that is on the way, and I will tell you that it is coming this week. Anybody got another guess?
Black Friday.
Classic weekend.
No. No.
What?
And there's a color involved in this, too. Coming this week.
It's not Black Friday.
Not Black Friday.
Give me the color. Give me the color. Give me the color.
Brown.
Brown?
Yeah.
Like for UPS?
Brown
Shipping
Friday is on the way.
Is that what happens after Thanksgiving food?
Exactly.
What?
What?
Really?
Brown Friday is days away. The most U.S. clogged cities are listed right in front of me.
Ew.
Apparently, plumbers celebrate Brown Friday. It's where they
celebrate it.
get paid because plumbers in the United States are preparing for Brown Friday, the busiest day of the year for professions, for the profession
Wow.
Okay.
of plumbers.
It's their Super Bowl.
It's their Super Bowl. The most clogged city in the United States, Los Angeles, California.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
The country's plumbers refer to the day after Thanksgiving as Brown Friday, as it's consistently the busiest day of the year, averaging 50% more calls than an average Friday in a plumber's life.
I got to call a plumber today. It's no joke. Not because of that.
I was about to say.
Yeah, not because
Who
of
been in there
that, though.
blowing it up? There's an analysis by website Yelp that analyzed patterns of plumbing-related online data and found searches for emergency plumbers surged by 65% during Brown Friday in 2023 compared to searches from 2 weeks prior, Thanksgiving, and data from 2 weeks after the holiday. So yes, Brown Friday is a thing.
But okay, we are pretty regular, so why would it be peaking on that day? You know what I
It
mean?
would peak on that day
Well-
because people go in there and kill it, and then they, they go because it's an eat all day kind of thing. So people stuff themselves, and then people go make some room, and so
The next day, it's
And
I
that
mean,
was
it's the part of remember, it was the part of that we said people don't really prepare for it, too. They prepare the food, they prepare the drinks, they prepare the tables, but they don't really think about the bathroom because you got to prepare that part, too. Get your Drano, get your plungers, get your all that stuff because people going to go in there dropping them off.
I never even thought about this, but if you like really think about it, I go to at least 2 dinners a year for Thanksgiving, and I know a lot of other people can kind of relate too. So you know your boy hitting up that bathroom heavy,
Ew.
like heavy.
Not
Come
other
on,
people's
it's
bathroom.
natural.
I mean,
I have
I
two.
don't go at other people's bathroom.
I have two. I have one at 11 and then one at 5.
That's why I got no. I purposely go home in between meals because not only am I using the bathroom, I'm taking a shower in between too.
Yeah, you got to go bomb out your own spot. You
Yeah.
can't really do it at somebody else's house. I would never.
That's rude.
Especially if you on a date
Like if
with
they
somebody.
if they fed me, I'm not gonna like go in there and wreck shop. But I do know some people who have. Like older people don't. They don't really
don't
care.
care.
They really don't.
I'm here for
like if you got some grandparents at the dinner,
Nah.
just know they gonna go in there and bomb that thing out.
No.
So have good like the poopery.
Yeah, ready.
Potpourri. Is it potpourri or poopery?
Poopery is the stuff you spray in the toilet
Yeah.
before you go number 2.
You're
That way it
thinking
doesn't
you're thinking
smell.
potpourri as the feathery,
The little
flowery
stuff in a
nut-
basket?
Yeah, that's not it.
Oh.
Poopery is a spray.
Oh, okay.
It's a charcoal based spray that you spray the bowl first, and then you go bombs over Baghdad, and it don't smell up.
I now know what Rich's
the
Christmas present is.
Yeah, I mean I'm serious. It comes in a like a
You
thing.
didn't know this?
No,
Poopery.
poopery- I know what
Poopery
potpourri is.
No, poopery is the business.
Yeah, so it's just it's just playing on that word. But anyway, it is a spray. And by the way, it works.
It works. It's a charcoal based thing that basically coats the inside of the board. So when your innards go,
Yeah.
then it masks it and blocks it.
And then
so
when you
it
flush,
like
there's no
locks
scent.
it down, so there's no
See,
scent.
I'm so old school. I still have the box of matches in my bathroom. Like I spark one of them boys
Don't do
and
that.
put it out. Put
Does
it
that
in the
really
garbage.
work?
No, I mean, well, it
works
does.
for- yeah.
It does because of
Really?
the sulfur that's
Okay.
in the match, and that's it is somehow a derivative of what the poopery has. So it's
Yeah.
the same thing: charcoal, sulfur.
But this one is safer for children.
Yeah, because I mean,
Here's a
you don't really want to be in there with a book of matches with these badass kids.
I don't gotta
you
worry
don't
about
do
that though. I got no kids that ever come to my
I let
house.
that toilet up.
He just in there, just like, yeah, you know what I mean. Poopery, I'm serious. They sell it like, I mean, you can see it on
Everywhere.
Amazon. You can see it. I mean, I've seen,
Marshalls,
yeah, and it
everywhere.
comes in like a toilet roll kind of thing. Like it comes in the middle. It's
I got
like
a couple of texts
little box.
out of the 813 why they gotta call it Brown Friday.
Because it's Brown Town.
Obviously, you guys know.
Because it's Brown Town.
Yeah.
Do you guys really overeat on Thanksgiving? I try not to.
I
'cause
overeat.
It's so easy. I take a little bit of this and that, but I try not to.
I feel like it's disrespectful to go to a Thanksgiving dinner and not eat a lot because then they look at it like, oh, was it not good enough? So like, I feel like I have to go for seconds. Like it's an honor to go for seconds at
Honor.
Thanksgiving.
It's
It really
Honor.
is.
It is.
It
is.
no,
an honor.
'cause
it's an
every
honor to
time-
the chef.
Yeah, 'cause
I get
Tipping
that.
your hat to
You
the
go
chef.
for seconds, and then they're always like, "Oh, so you liked it that much?" Or you're like, "Mm-hmm." But little do they know you're struggling on the inside because you were about to explode.
Now, when we had Kim Goddard, who came in and gave us kind of the etiquette talk on when you go to eat at other people's homes, she's with Proper Protocol, and she would go out to kids that were in the like state system and teach them, etiquette and stuff like that. And so we had her come in, and she was explaining how you really, really big up the chef.
Okay.
She's like, when you go to somebody's house, like say for instance, you love dressing
Yeah.
or stuffing.
Stuffing. Hello.
Whatever.
Hello.
Okay, so you love stuffing. All right, you don't know how she made hers. So what you do is you just get one little tablespoon of it. Now, you normally would go in and go ham,
Oh yeah.
but you get one tablespoon of it because going back for some more is a big to do.
Yeah.
But throwing away half of it if you don't like it is a big disrespect.
It really is.
So she's like, when you go to the potluck or like when you go down to the buffet, take little dabs of everything because then when you finish it up and he's like, oh man, you love that, huh? Then you're like, yeah, I want to get some more. You're sure of it as opposed to getting a bunch and then throwing away half of it. So only get small dollops and then go back for the ones that you liked. And if you didn't like it, it's just a little dollop right
And no
there.
one cares.
Nobody's even paying attention to it because it looks like you tore down half of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's smart.
So that's
It's like a little
that's
taste
a win.
test. Just to figure out what you
I
want.
hear all that, but I'm going for that glob. I'm throwing it all up on there, but I eat it all every time. I
But
love
not if you don't like it, though. That's the thing. If you eating at somebody else's house and you don't know if you like it, you put the big goo gobs on there and don't eat it. They like, oh, you didn't like it? You're like, no, I'm just full. It's like, nah, it looks like it's excuses. I'm
I
just
got
saying,
you.
I'm
I
just
feel
letting you know what the professional told me, and it was worked out.
Like if you don't like the potato salad, that's apparently at y'all's Thanksgiving.
You see that text that just came in? I was waiting for you to read
No,
that.
what
What does
is
that
it?
say right there?
I'm not
Got
saying
me
that.
for the potato salad.
Exactly.
This conversation took over my weekend.
Oh,
it
mine too.
It made it to Arkansas.
It
Like
did?
when we was in Arkansas
Yeah.
for all my guys, and they was like, bruh, so no collard greens? And I was like, no potato salad. They're like, where are you from?
You can't just bring anything to Thanksgiving.
It's-
It's just like
Yeah,
traditional
the
food.
fact that you you listed 3 things that you've never had at Thanksgiving made all kinds of conversations this weekend.
And once again, if somebody brings over some collard greens or mac and cheese, that is going to be allowed. Am I making it? Because it's not the traditional Thanksgiving. However, you bring over potato salad into my house for Thanksgiving, that will not be served on the table.
Why
It
not?
will be kept inside the
It's
refrigerator.
about the thought that counts,
No.
though. They brought that for you.
No.
And actually, when we were at Winters and Yonker on Friday,
Yeah.
they were saying that they had never had potato salad
Never.
at Thanksgiving either.
Ever. And I went to a couple parties this weekend, Thanksgiving things, and I'm telling you, every single person had never seen potato salad at Thanksgiving.
That's just
never-
so strange to me because I've never seen it not there.
yeah,
I
know.
never realized this was like a cultural thing.
Yes.
Like
It is.
because
it's
when we
very
went to
much
Winters
cultural.
and Yonker, and the people were telling me, I was noticing the kind of people that were telling me that they didn't have
The
it.
different types of
The
people.
different types of people.
Yeah, he's trying to say that. He's trying to say it all sensitive. Like, okay,
I was trying not to get in trouble.
Yeah.
But there was definitely a complexion that was telling me that they didn't have potato salad at their dinners.
Okay, I will say right, collard greens.
Yeah.
Okay,
Somebody just wrote, I personally don't like how Meredith keeps saying collard. I told her, I'm like, yo, that hard R, hard D really makes it sound rough right
Oh,
there.
it sounds a little different.
All right, listen,
Okay.
I'm telling you, if there's no baked macaroni and cheese,
No. Never. There's never. And by the way, I'm not saying no if somebody brought it over, but I'm not making it for Thanksgiving. This is not just your average.
Meredith,
you know what though? I'm gonna Google Thanksgiving dinner to see what.
I'm just
comes
gonna
up
let
on
you
the
know.
thing.
Did you look at your Instagram over the weekend?
Yeah.
And how many people were offering to come bring you a plate for Thanksgiving
You can bring
because
it
they all felt bad that you didn't
There's
have.
no- Listen, this isn't just your regular insert barbecue, picnic, whatever you're doing. You don't just bring anything to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is Thanksgiving for a reason.
No.
It's traditional mashed potatoes. You have turkey. You have gravy.
Mashed potatoes isn't traditional.
Yes,
though.
it is
That is
homemade mashed
traditional.
potatoes, and those are special because people aren't just whipping up mashed potatoes every single day. Those are special.
All right, so the funny thing is I just pulled up what Thanksgiving dinner is, and you can see all of the goods.
Sure.
You see the dressing, you see the turkey, you see mashed potatoes, you see
Yes.
pumpkin pie,
Pumpkin,
I
green bean
don't know,
casserole.
green
popcorn.
green bean casserole
There's no
is
mac
up
and cheese
there.
over there.
Yeah, there's no mac and cheese.
I
on
know.
there.
That's what my point is. And so on our Thanksgiving, and I go to 2, it's always the same. It's a special day. This isn't just
That looks
a
like mac
Wednesday.
and cheese over there in the top left corner, though. That looks like
You're
mac and cheese.
guessing.
Yeah.
Actually, no,
That's
no,
mac
no,
and
that
cheese.
looks like mac and
That's
cheese.
mac and cheese.
That's
up
mac
there.
and cheese.
Picture. You went to a different picture.
I mean, I scrolled to another picture.
Yeah, to find your
No,
one mac and
I
cheese.
went to the next one. I was like, yo, I'm like, there's none
Yeah.
up here, but this has mac and cheese.
Listen, I eat mac and cheese at the house all the time. It's not something, and I make it homemade. And I'm not going to put it on the table for Thanksgiving.
There's a lot of people who are saying we need to have a multicultural Friendsgiving.
I love that.
So
like
we
that.
can incorporate some different things. Like I made a joke last week and said, man, we might as well have tacos. And some people wrote, what's wrong with tacos? And I'm like, see, that's because they don't make that face. I'm saying culturally, some people have tacos.
Not on Thanksgiving.
Oh,
you
listen.
can have a different type of meat or this or
Some
that. like
people
pork
have
shoulder.
some people have pasta on Thanksgiving.
That's I get
Other
that.
people don't. It's a cultural kind of thing. So I
Okay.
mean, some people have tacos. Why are you saying no? None.
I'm not going to turn down a taco, but I'm not serving it on my Thanksgiving.
Listen,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You guys do what you
if it
wanna
was
do.
there, I'm gonna look at it a little crazy, but I'm definitely putting it on the plate.
Who's serving tacos on Thanksgiving?
Somebody who eats tacos, probably a Mexican family.
I'm just saying.
Well, yo, I like my family and like the family that I'm going to. We eat pastele. We eat things that aren't traditionally
great.
there at Thanksgiving. But
sounds delicious. It's not traditional, but that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
I'm not saying that tacos are supposed to have it. People are writing no tacos. I'm not saying you're supposed to have it. I'm saying I can't argue it if it's culturally available to some other people. Just like I didn't understand greens was a cultural thing. Like the fact that you don't
I
have
love
greens.
I love greens. But
You must not if you're not incorporating them into Thanksgiving.
no, because it's not a Thanksgiving. No, you can have greens and all this stuff anytime. A Thanksgiving meal is only special for that one day.
how you gonna give thanks to the food if you can't have what you like at
You
Thanksgiving?
can give thanks anytime, pray over, whatever, any day of the week. Thanksgiving, just look up the traditional picture with the first one that you pulled up, Orlando, and that's what we get.
That we don't know if that was the official one. I was just looking at options. One didn't have mac and cheese. The other one did.
Right.
One had mashed potatoes.
I'm not
the
saying
other
no
one
to
didn't.
the mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is delicious, especially if it's homemade. I'm not turning that down. Are you kidding me? Bring that. I'm not making it. That's all I'm saying. And by the way, the stuffing goes inside the turkey.
For your family.
Right?
That's
For
why
For
you call
your
it
family.
stuffing.
That's for
why you
me.
call it stuffing.
That's right.
But for those folks that don't want salmonella,
That's not salmonella.
it is because it doesn't cook the bird right.
I get it.
If you layer it with all of that sourdough bread that you got in there,
So good.
that keeps it from cooking.
Yeah. I
But
could see
but
putting
those
it-
of us with a casserole pan with the dressing,
Yeah, that's cool.
we eating good.
Yeah, but that goes in,
No
in my
bubble
house.
guts.
It goes inside the turkey, and if there's leftover because they can't fit everything in there, then it goes in the casserole dish. And then I guess that's considered.
And I'm not gonna call you wrong, Meredith.
I'm just saying,
It's just culturally different.
Mm-hmm.
Your cul-de-sac is
very
different than the
different.
hood.
it's not
That's all.
different.
No wonder you don't overeat because you don't like what you eat.
If I said
That's why she didn't understand Brown Friday. She's like, what do you mean people overeat? Not in mine. Well, we wonder why, Meredith.
Thank you for watching this video. If you want to support, like, share, subscribe.